She needs a 3 to win.
Yeah. It's looking grim now for her. Just 2 cards in the whole of the deck.
You think that's a sign, Roland? Is that a sign?
I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what, she's put up a brave fight. The guts to make the optimal play before the flop there, Roland, the last hand, in your mind?
I believe so. She's put on a good show, but you know, sometimes in poker, when it's your day, and things are just going for Robin Keston now.
Forget yeah.
Even he can't. You have to think that with 550,000 to Lascelles Barrow's 50,000, he's never going to get a better chance to win a heat.
4 4s.
I never thought that I was, going to come in second or win it. So I was really relaxed at the table. I wasn't nervous at all. I kind of only had one move for a long time, which was all in. And then when I got chips, I kept raising on the button, and then I was quickly re-raised all in. So I lost a few chips doing that, but yeah, no, I'm okay actually. Not that disappointed.
To be king for a day, just once, and Robin Keston. He has tried so many times in this format, and this could be his night. He's got nearly all the chips, but standing in his way. A man who's done it before, Roland, in Lascelles Barrow. But what a mountain to climb Lascelles has. And
Good luck. Thank you.
sometimes you feel like when everything goes right for someone, all it has to do is turn, and then it's like a waterfall, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't take much for momentum to swing, but I really can't see. I can't see Robin not winning this. I mean,
Look at the stats. He's
gotta be-
dominated. He has
it's
dominated.
got to be 10 to 1 on to win. I mean, it would be like the Giants when they beat the Patriots at the Super Bowl. It's that unlikely, but it can happen, as you saw.
He's played a lot of great hands tonight, this Lascelles Barrow. I mean, he called down that bluff, Barry Carter, earlier. He moved his chips well. He stuck them all in.
I mean, things have gone pretty well for him overall, but yeah, I don't hate how he's played at all. But Jack 9 he has to be moving with, but I think, but does he know that? Don't know if he knows quite. I don't know if he's been in this situation before.
Yeah.
So
You might think he has a little more time than he actually has in your mind.
yeah, and he doesn't. He's not so sure to how to evaluate hands, or to know what the value of adding the money to his stack is.
I mean, obviously you have to think back to Dave Matty last time. Was sort of, it felt like he was facing this nearly impossible climb against Annette Oberstadt, and he did. He just she ran over him, but he waited her out and came through in the end.
Yeah, I mean, but you can wait people out, but that doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. Just doing it one time, because overall the best strategy is to get the money in before it runs out. So when you do double up, it actually is meaningful.
He'll show those. No stranger to queens.
Just so you don't think I'm always at it.
I actually didn't see what you had there.
I just pocket queens.
Oh, right.
Only
Pocket queens.
35,000 more
Might be my
for
age
Keston
four.
to get his hands on. And I
You
mean,
never know. You never
the
know.
whole thing about that first hand setting a tone is it just sort of, if you get your chips in first and give the guy a chance of folding, as bad as it gets, it's never that bad.
Yeah, I agree. As long
Is
as
that your...
as
your
long as they
you
have, yeah, I think that's true, and people don't really understand that. It might not be the best thing you can do, but it's not the worst either.
He's only got 35,000.
Cool.
And I wonder. I think Robin kind of feels like Lascelles cannot fold anything he can call with here.
Yeah, and he just doesn't really know what this call is supposed to mean. He can give up one hand too.
The blinds are going to hit 5 and 10,000, I believe,
Check.
after this pot. And this might very well be the
10,000.
first pot that Lascelles won head up.
It is indeed
You've
the
won a
first.
pot.
Oh, wonderful.
He's got a great temperament for the game.
I'm surprised you let me play poker.
Raise.
You are allowed to think about it, Olivia.
And, you know, I mean, it's a bit unfortunate for Lascelles that he finds himself in a dominated position. I mean, that's like,
You've got to be in
that
front,
ain't
actually.
fair, is it?
Well, he's called a limit 10 high. He
Even
doesn't.
worse.
It's actually not good. You want to be pushing with that sort of hand, but he doesn't have to be dominated. But he is. It's the sort of day it's been for Robin Keston.
Yeah. And that flop is nearly as good as any other. The king plays.
The king plays and the jack will seal it. Very few cards now. Just 2 pulls of the deck for Lascelles Barrow. It's into the runners-up turbo tournament.
Is the court
There
jester
it
in
is.
town.
3 kings for a split. Otherwise, it's just all gone right for Robin
Look
Keston
at this.
today.
He even makes Broadway. He even makes Broadway on the list.
procession.
I think he's just seen it. He's done it!
Put up.
All best.
Robin Keston! Doesn't he look pleased? That last hand one more time. Keston, just the way the night's going for him. Every time he was not just a little better, but a lot, making the Broadway straight to finish Lascelles off, and never in doubt. If there's ever been inspiration for not giving up, how about Robin Keston, like the little engine that could? I mean, Robin, did you ever think this day would come?
Finally got there, yeah. Got it in the net, yeah.
You did. I mean, actually, before the heat began, you seemed to actually be quite confident that tonight might be your night.
Well, that first hand with Liam was that was the line that was drawn in the sand, and I just had a bit of a problem with him with the last 3 heats that we'd played together. He made these verbal when it's his big blind and my button, and that was the defining moment, and I just had enough of it, literally the first hand.
And
I just said,
the sand
you know, and I said
before.
all in, and his immediate call, I go, oh God, what did I run into here? And it was like, you know, and then the ace-10 sort of like fluked it.
And then from there it just seemed to
and
get
then
easier.
and then there was the pocket queens against the ace-king, but apart from that, it was a clinic.
Lascelles, commiserations, but really well done. I mean, second, there was a point in that heat where that looked like try and get to the heads up and then see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I was very happy to survive to the heads up.
Couple
You've done
good
a very
hands
good job for me.
You managed your chips quite well, and it was
Yeah.
just about surviving, wasn't it?
That's right. I didn't have any very good cards at all today, but I'm still here, still fighting, which is the nice thing.
Robin, this new ultra-aggressive attitude, is it going to carry forward to the semis
I've always
now?
been an aggressive player,
Yes.
Jesse.
Do you feel optimistic now, though?
I'm looking forward to it. You know, listen, whenever they say to me who's in the heat, I don't ever like the lineup, whether I know the players or I don't know the players. So it really is, you know, whoever's there, looking forward to playing.
Well, best of luck in the Turbo Lascelles, and best of luck, Robin, in the semis. He unshackled the chains. And now, forward for Robin Keston. Who's he going to meet in the semis? Well, next time, a very tough heat as Roland de Wolf takes to the table with Mr. Cool, Mark Goodwin, and Ian Cox on thepartypoker.com European Open 4.